What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Excellent news. I'm gearing up for tonight's fights. Top Rank's putting on a solid card. You have Mikey Garcia, Rocky Martinez, Nonito Donaire, Victor Chinian, Vanes Matariosin, and Andrade. And on top of that, I have some excellent news to deliver. It looks like Gennady Golovkin's next opponent has been selected, and is none other than Martin Murray, February 1st in Monaco. Gennady Golovkin had an impressive performance in Monaco against Ishida. Not a huge puncher, but his knockout was spectacular. Third round knockout, so he's going back there. The fans liked him. A lot of people tuned into that particular fight. He had a great, solid performance against Curtis Stevens, broke him down and stopped him. And Martin Murray had a great showing against Sergio Martinez. Gave Sergio a lot of problems in Sergio's hometown of Argentina. Gave him several fits. He had a slow start, which is perhaps why the judges thought he didn't win. Could have been a hometown decision. Arguably, he won that fight. I thought it was a very close fight. He started off slow, but I think he picked up the pace, and I think he should have won probably, maybe by a round or two or a draw. But I don't think necessarily Sergio looked good in that particular fight. He was battling some injuries in that fight that he sustained, and it's going to be interesting to see how Gennady Golovkin can do against a guy like Martin Murray. If you look at him just in this picture, he's a big dude, he's tough, not a hell of a puncher, but he's tough. He's been to jail, and the reason I bring up the fact that he's been to jail is being in jail, being in prison, that does something to your psyche. I don't know if any of you guys have been to jail. I mean, I haven't been to jail, but my brother's a cop, and it's a tough place, and you hear people getting stabbed and killed and just all kinds of stuff that goes on in prison. I'm sure you guys know about it. If you don't, then shit, watch a documentary. So just being in that type of environment, it makes you tougher. Bernard Hopkins, another fighter who was in prison at one point before boxing. And Martin Murray, he's just tough. He's solid. He went against Sergio, gave him fits. I think he's not necessarily going to be a fighter who backs down easily. Very prideful and that kind of thing. So it'll be a good fight. I want to see if Gennady Golovkin's power can move a guy like that, can break his will, and see what Martin Murray brings to the table. After seeing the Sergio performance, I said in the video, my post-fight video, that I would definitely tune into Martin Murray, watch more of him. He had a game effort. Again, arguably, he should have beat Sergio Martinez. So I'm anxious to see this fight a lot. Let me know what you guys think of this matchup. Martin Murray, Gennady Golovkin, February 1st. I think it's excellent. And props to both fighters. Props to Martin Murray for seeing how Gennady Golovkin's running through these other opponents, taking on the tough fight. And props to Gennady Golovkin because he's doing all we can ask. I mean, he's fought Proska, he's fought Gabe Rosado, he's fought Ishida. And then some people clamored for more, and they're like, hey, we need to see more. He needs to fight bigger dudes. He fought a puncher, Curtis Stevens. Now he's fighting Martin Murray. And again, that's all I can ask. As far as him fighting Quillin and Sergio Martinez, we don't know. There's different promotional issues, especially with Quillin. Quillin's with Golden Boy, and Triple G is not. He's typically an HBO fighter, so there's other reasons those fights can't happen. Plus, the way Quillin's last fight ended, I'm sure Quillin should take a rematch or probably take another softer touch opponent before getting in the ring with Gennady Golovkin. Just my personal take. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, Gennady Golovkin's really doing all we can ask, getting higher and higher and fighting higher ranked opponents and just different tests. So, I mean, as far as the Sergio Martinez and shit, I think those fights will come in due time. But anyway, props to both fighters. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.